let's go. Are we off? Okay, we're not off yet. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm in Morocco in a town called Ouarzazate. I am trekking across the Sahara Desert in support of a charity, EY Foundation, and they help young people from disadvantaged backgrounds have access to education and employment. We're on our way to the desert. We're gonna drive through the lower Atlas Mountains, and we've all had our last shower of the week, and also we've just used the toilet for the last time. In the desert there are no toilets. Yes. We're somewhere in the desert, and it's like the rocky part of the desert, but check out this view behind me. You have no idea how deep this is. This is practically giving me vertigo. We can't hear me because it's so windy. We just encountered a sandstorm. That was really fun. Everyone, just had an amazing breakfast of porridge and honey, and now we're setting out again. Bonjour Ida. Bonjour. Bonjour. C'est le docteur.
Le docteur Ida.
Le docteur Ida. So we set off. You can see the camels carrying all our luggage. We've only got our day packs on us, and that contains sunscreen, water, flip-flops to take your boots off at lunchtime, antibacterial hand gel, gel up your hands with anti-bac as much as possible. Wash your hands really thoroughly before eating, because it's so easy apparently to catch dysentery in the desert. This is Amza. Amza is a camel, as you can see. Morning everyone! We are now setting off across a dried up riverbed. Today is going to be quite a tough day just because we're going to go up and down some dunes. Quite arduous work, but it's also very rewarding because, you know, you gotta get that bum, that Kardashian bum. People are slightly dismayed by the toilet situation because basically, if you're going to camp out in the desert, there's no shower, there's no loo. You basically just have to poop in a hole. They've set up those kind of makeshift toilet cubicles that people are now avoiding like the plague, because unless you're first in line, you do not want to go in there. So people are kind of freewheeling, as in go behind a dune and just look at the stars while you know, do your business. So we've just stopped for lunch, a couple of hours under a tree. It's really, really hot, it's really sunny, it's really windy, but the break makes it worth it. And I'm sitting under the tree right now, looking up at the blue sky. So yeah, we're just chilling now because this afternoon it's gonna be tough. We're gonna go up multiple sand dunes and it's gonna be hard work, but all I'm thinking about right now to try to get me through it is that Kardashian bum. We're gonna have great bums. Their bums are fake? The Kardashian bums are fake? My whole life is a lie. This afternoon is definitely the toughest one so far because of the heat. After lunch, like, everyone started flagging. However, we're now on our way to an amazingly beautiful camp apparently. So we are walking up the dune. Here's camp behind me, and we're gonna go watch the sunset. Slept out on the dune last night. It was nice to start with, and you could see all the stars, and it was amazing. I saw, I think, about 4 or 5 shooting stars. However, the temperature drops so suddenly. But the thing is, it feels cold because it's a contrast between day heat and night cold. Anyway, like, a bunch of us went back to our tents in the middle of the night because we just couldn't take it. Ibrahim! Bonjour Ibrahim.
Bonjour, ça va bien?
Ça va et vous?
comment tu trouves le Maroc? Est-ce que c'est bien le nom?
Oh, j'adore le Maroc, c'est magnifique.
C'est bien.
Ibrahim is one of our trek leads. He's just a ball of energy. So in the desert, it's recommended to wear very sturdy walking boots. So I wear a thin pair of socks and then a thick pair of wool socks over them. And what you do is you kind of roll the top of the socks over the top of the boots, and that kind of stops some of the sand from going in. I mean, your boots are going to fill up anyway, but it just helps a little bit more. Yalla, let's go. Are we off? Okay, we're not off yet. Okay, now we're actually off. So we just stopped for 20 minutes in the shade of a tree just to kind of recuperate and, you know, hydrate, as well as do breaks, which seems to be at the forefront of our minds. It's a bit windy today, so the heat isn't as unbearable as yesterday. However, we've learned that when it gets really, really windy, it's because of a change of pressure, which means that it's going to be really, really hot afterwards. It is getting hotter. Got 20 more minutes to go until lunch, and then after lunch we've got 2 more hours to go until camp. This trek is really, you know, testing and pushing our limits in a good way. I think the key when you're doing a trip like this is to remain as optimistic and positive as possible. Every single thing has a silver lining. I have quite a lot of blisters on my feet, and right now the doctor is sorting that out and it hurts a little bit. I don't know if I want to show you because it's quite graphic. I'll probably show you the aftermath. It's inevitable, you're going to get blisters on a trek like this. Oh yeah, there's James eating. That's Jordan. Dev and Matt. Oh, friends.
Oh, friend!
Okay, it hurts. So, given that it's really, really windy today, the whole thing is going to take about an hour, climbing up and climbing back down. Then, surprise, surprise, we get a shower. Yay! First shower in 5 days. We're in single file at the moment. We did it! We climbed up and down the Hasjin! Woo! Well done, guys! It was a 5-hour trek this morning. I think people are tired, it's hot. We're starting to feel the pain in our muscles. We've just got to camp, or we're about to walk there, and as you can see, it's really, really, really flat. It kind of looks like the savannah from The Lion King. I'm actually like making a beeline straight to the loo. Otherwise, if you leave it too long, a million other people will go before you, and it's not as nice because it's actually just a hole in the ground. After the loo, I'm probably gonna go find that shower we've been promised. We only get 2 minutes because Berbers need water in the desert, and I'll just like rinse myself a little bit because I am covered in sand, sweat, and probably other stuff that I don't even want to think about. They're setting up the showers over there. Exciting times. Ooh, look at these bags. I haven't really shown you the inside of our tents. It's kind of empty now because everyone's gone and I'm the last one, and everyone takes away their mats when they go. This is the tent. The Berbers who are guiding us set out some rugs, so we get the mats. We then take our mats and place them there. It's now actually almost 8:30, so we're running behind a little bit. You can actually see the Atlas Mountains in the distance.
So these are the lower Atlas.
Right, okay.
And the high Atlas are behind.
Oh, so those are the lower Atlas?
Yes. And this is called Jabal Bani.
Okay.
And we trek from the top of the Jabal Bani,
yeah,
all the way down to the end of the Jabal Bani there.
Oh my goodness.
And we arrive at the end of it tomorrow.
So during your breaks, everyone rushes to either pee or poop. So the girls all go together in a group. We'll find an area, general area, and then we'll each pick like a dune or a tree or a bush, and you kind of get down to your business. And there's this weird sense of camaraderie in the whole thing. You're chatting, you're like, are you okay? Do you need some help? How's it going? After you go, you need to use antibacterial gel if there's no water. So there is a thunderstorm over there. You can see this dark, dark spot, which is basically rain and thunder, and we can hear it from here.
Maliciously following us.
It's like, I'm gonna shit on you guys.
Exactly. But hopefully rain.
Rain, as in basically.
Yeah, it's gonna
It's gonna it down. Yeah, we seem to have fixation with like bodily functions. Complete silence. I swore to myself this wouldn't happen, and it has happened this morning. I have fallen into the toilet. It was amusing for other people except myself. Look at the cloud and sun reflections on that mountain. Before every meal you have to thoroughly wash your hands. So here's some biodegradable soap and some water to wash your hands. Ooh, what is today? We're approaching the end of our final full day of trekking. It's a bit emotional. How do you feel, Jordan?
Invigorated.
Do you feel more human than you did before you started?
Decidedly less human, actually.
How do you feel, James?
I'm alright, yeah. Bit warm.
A little bit. We're approaching the finish line of our last full day in the desert. Here are the toilet cubicles. Hopefully the last we'll ever see of them.
Oh, I'm gonna be so happy to see those guys.
So it's currently 5:18. We got up at 4:45 to see the sunrise.
Since I left, you stood the test of time like a leader. It got too far and I will always linger.
It's not every day you get to see something like this. We're going to meet some Land Rovers and then we'll drive all the way back to Marrakech.
Forever.
Just had the best shower ever. 8 days without a shower is very testing, but I think it's pretty resilience building. Just got ready with the girls, did a bit of makeup. We are now going down for drinks.